Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Chip through, Martinez. Lavia. Barella, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's beautifully weighted. He's had a hit! That's a half-decent try. And we have our very first corner. There's the shot! And he's gone looking for safety.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, I've always liked the look of Cole Palmer, Peter, who is... Palmer!
And he has kept it out somehow.
Palmer really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Gusto, Nkunku. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Nkunku. Some really good ball movement. Heads it! Decent chance! It's there! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Fratesi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Fernandez. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And no, that was never going to make it. Fernandez. And he was quick to react. Palmer. Palmer!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's another throw. Thuram. Oh, that is a good... And Martinez! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Palmer. And Fernandez. Cucurella. Passing nice and neat. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nkunku was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's played it back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
Cucurella. Nkunku.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Bastoni getting this one clear. Corner number 2 then. Palmer goes short. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Nkunku, Cucurella, and Fernandez. So what can they make of this? Threads one in. Can he get onto this? Lavia. Chelsea looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Fernandez has found the net here, of course. Cucurella goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, he's through the middle. Thuram. He's got away. A lovely bit of straight hit. Fernandez. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Bastoni wins the duel this time.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Fratesi. Nicely intercepted. Gusto for Nkunku. He won't be happy with that one. Fernandez. Fofana. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first-half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Chelsea happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Gusto. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Played back in.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Cleared away. And that's really well manoeuvred. Fernandez. Çalhanoğlu. It's a pretty loose pass. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style! 2 up and threatening to pull clear! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Cucurella. Fernandez. And Lavia. That's good running with the ball.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Gusto got a long way forward to join the attack. Thuram. Fernandez. And they win it back again. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Defending of the desperate variety. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Back into the middle. Cleared without hesitation. Lavia. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's found a way through. That's a sweet ball, that. Shapes to shoot! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 16.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 32. Lasciano il campo per
Up he goes!
il numero 33. Il numero
And
30.
now they can spring out of defence. Palmer. He's picked his way through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He's not got that quite right. Gusto. Palmer has created one goal already. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Dumfries. That's good vision. Fofana. Oh, nice touch.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious. And a
Shot at goal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Palmer is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Caicedo. Now then, the ball's come loose. Lovely feet. Cucurella. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Chelsea. So that's it. It is all over. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And as you can see, we've already started here. He's looking wide. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Can he put it away? Thuram looking sharp there. Oh, easy pickings there. And the finish! And he's really put himself on the line here. Inter Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That has been knocked. He's gone for goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Badiashile. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This fella Martinez is the latest striking talent to emerge from Argentina, and the way he likes to operate from deeper positions draws comparisons with some of the very finest from his country. More of an auxiliary striker in my view, though. Wants the ball to feet, and he's better playing off the centre forward, so he's someone to watch.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Cucurella. Fernandez. Now it's Martinez. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's got us. Martinez! Goal! Inter! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Inter are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Inter Milan have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
That's just beyond his reach. Chelsea are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Played back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
That is a brilliant interception. It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Oh, good, and the shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Inter Milan have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Thuram. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gusto, he has found the way through. Nice interception, well timed. Now he's off and running. Cucurella. Fernandez. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And now the breakaway. Cucurella cuts out the pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nkunku was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. De Vrij can get it clear. Oh, this is a great position. Shapes to shoot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Bastoni tries to clear. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Chelsea have it back and can go again. Shifted upfield, and he cuts out the supply, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barella. Çalhanoğlu. So, third corner of the game. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Well, that pass isn't the best. Cucurella. Spread neatly.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
He's put a shade too much on that. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Deftly away. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Badiashile. Lavia. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Palmer unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gets his pass away, and that should get the job done. Fernandez. And that's really well manoeuvred. Has a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
He's through here. Cucurella. He rises! Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Palmer demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot.
Real chance! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. He can't put it away.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Fernandez. Nkunku. So much time. Chance! And he nearly went all the way.
And that has to go down as a real opportunity missed. Everything was right until the end.
Corner number 2 then. No, there's no sort of quality on that. Well, he has managed to get that all wrong. Gusto.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Floated through. Colwell gets across to intercept that. Cucurella has created 1 goal already. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
He is through here. Thuram. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here.
Shot a goal! No mistake! We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 16. Lasciano il campo per il numero 22. Il numero 7. Attenzione, un cambio.
And it's lofted through here. Dumfries is wide and looking to get onto this. Palmer. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. He's had a hit! Oh, no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Lavia. Chelsea looking to pass their way through.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now. Look, movement creates more options.
Great hit! Pedro Neto! It's there! Into the lead once more. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows, so concentration is key from here.
No, not quite.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Fofana. Oh no, what has happened here? Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Inter need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
I think we're just about done here. Colwill. Sancho chasing after it. Always onto this. Turan in with the challenge. It's a good run that, great timing. Colwill. Fernandez. We are into overtime. Passes just off target. Sancho. He could be in here. Colwill kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lavia. Sancho.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Palmer. Great chance! No mistake! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied.
And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Pedro Neto claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
The action has already started. And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Colwill, pressing high and with purpose. Face to face with the keeper. Decent hit! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. DiMarco. Can he latch on to this? Oh, smashing header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
That's the throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Colwill succumbs to the pressure. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nkunku. And that has been cleared. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Thuram. And he's found the way past. Thuram!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Gusto. DiMarco. Chelsea are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Palmer. That's been drilled forward.
This is the time you need that pace.
Colwill. Palmer. And he's surging through. Oh, he's been caught napping. Çalhanoğlu. Badiashile promptly onto that, and that is that. DiMarco. Martinez providing an outlet on that flank. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Always onto this. Fernandez with the foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Dumfries. Half an hour play. He's going for goal! That was mighty close.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Palmer. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Nkunku. Thuram. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Nice control. Now it's Martinez. Kane put it away! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Martinez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Fofana is there, and he can get that clear. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's done well to get that clear. Lavia. Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Palmer. Fernandez. And he was quick to react. Fofana cuts out the pass. Fernandez. And the shot's on here. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Badiashile spots it and intercepts. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Thuram. Oh, well played, well played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ah, quality deserted them when they
Barella! Oh, split-second reaction.
Barella really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Thuram. Bratesi. Thuram goes in for the header! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Fernandez.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Can he get away here? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's run loose here. Cucurella. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Now it's Martinez. Oh, played right into his path. Look at the space here. Thuram is flagged offside. Colwill. Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Inter Milan have reclaimed it. Fernandez. Cucurella. Cucurella in acres of space out wide.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And now the breakaway. Thuram gets flagged offside. Fernandez. Cucurella. That's a super give and go.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 20.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 32. Lasciano il campo per il numero 22, il numero 7, il numero 30.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Oh, good-looking ball. Lobbed in behind.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, terrible pass. He's through, it's one-on-one. Thuram couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Fofana. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Thuram. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Mkhitaryan. And he's got the beating of his man. Big chance! They've done it! Two to the good! They have breathing space! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Dewsbury Hall. Badiashile.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Now it's Zielinski. And that's not going to reach. That is good strength. Nicely spread. Dumfries with it. He rises! They just took too long getting forward.
Oh, Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Lavia. It's gone out for a throw-in. Badiashile. And he's had it nicked away. And the referee brings it to a close. Chelsea were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, what has happened here?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Nkunku. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Ashlani. And here's Thuram. Hits one! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. De Vrij getting this one clear. Thuram. That is a great pick out. Well, that's well seen too. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Cucurella. Decent progress down the left. And Fernandez. Cucurella. That's a throw. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Lavia. Passes short and sharp. Bastoni gets it away. Inter Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Stefan de Vrij gets it away. Once more, he proves rigid and robust. Opts to play it back. Martinez. Oh, delightful ball. Fofana gets over and intercepts. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Thuram. Gusto hurtling down that right flank for Nkunku. Back into the middle.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Foot in. Asllani did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Chelsea looking to pass their way through.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
It's beautifully weighted. Danger averted for now. Oh, that's well spotted. Lavia. Gusto. For Nkunku. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means, and the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate, and so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Cucurella. Lavia. Fernandez. And Gusto. For Nkunku. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Palmer ready to try one. Palmer! Oh, it rattles the bar. They've done it! And the second half is off to a flyer. Chelsea have taken the lead.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out. And
Palmer! It's off target and by quite a way.
yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Fernandez. Good driving run. Fratesi threads one in. Oh, red, nice interception. Cucurella. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Barella. Oh, this looks sharp. Thuram goes steaming forward. Great ball if he can get there. Can he finish? And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nkunku, he's in a good position here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Palmer. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Gusto bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nkunku. Fernandez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fratesi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Thuram was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 20. Lasciano il campo per il numero 7, il numero 22. Cambio di giocatori.
Zielinski, nicely aimed pass. Aslani. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Inter merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Has a go! And he'll shoot here. Oh, should have put that away.
Fofana fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
It's a good spell of possession, this. And he's being shifted off it. Palmer. Can he put it away? It's a goal! And they're back in front.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Chelsea go into the lead.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Fofana. Caicedo. Short changes him with that pass. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Zielinski. And here's Mkhitaryan. Chance! It's there! They have stolen level at the last! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And yes, it's him again. All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. 4 extra minutes added on. And that is a little undercooked. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Signore e signori, preparate I biglietti. È ora di annunciare I vincitori dell'estrazione di oggi. Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 2. Viene sostituito con il
90
numero
minutes
28.
gone and nothing between them still. Chelsea conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Real chance! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Can he finish? And he hits the net. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
No doubt.
Thuram! Caught offside that time. Dewsbury Hall. Caicedo. Palmer. And the shot! Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the runner. Colwill kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. A heavy challenge. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well.
Now the finish! Bastoni gets rid without sophistication. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's just the king. Thuram! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
That is good alertness. And he's intervened well there. Mudryk. We've reached the midway point in extra time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Badiashile. Colwill. Oh, he's been caught napping! Zielinski. And he was alert to it. Fofana. Caicedo. Palmer. Now this could be a chance. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nicely spread. Interesting ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Fofana. Palmer. Oh, great chance. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mkhitaryan, who's set up one goal so far. Palmer. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Martinez. Thuram. And it's Mkhitaryan. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Ashlani. Barella. Martinez. whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Dewsbury Hall. Palmer. And that has been cleared. And that's that. Chelsea can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Mark Guiu really needed to concentrate.
Now the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Martinez. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. DiMarco. Martinez! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Brilliantly cut out. And they've been given a corner. Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Dumfries gets it away. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Gusto got a long way forward to join the attack. Now it's Martinez. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Palmer, and he's surging through. Oh, what a ball, he's in here, and the shot! Goal!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Çalhanoğlu, Inter Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
That's good vision.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Martinez. Shot at goal! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Gusto. Palmer. Hits one! It's loose, and there's a ring. Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Cucurella has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Gusto. Decent hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's a decent clearance. Lobbed in behind. Nice. Ended up in no man's land. Gusto. Palmer. Palmer. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Badiashile spots it and intercepts. Fofana. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Cucurella. Chelsea finding their passes. Well, the defence proved... Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Chelsea are down to 10 men. Barella. Di Marco. To Barella.
Il quarto uomo indica 2
That's
minuti
good
di
play.
recupero.
He's got two. Fofana can get it clear. And that has left him in a heap. He's played him through. And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish. And the first half is done. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Thuram. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Big header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Cucurella. Spread out to the left. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Thuram. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. So, can they find a way to turn around this deficit? And it's played forward. And now they can clear their lines. Bratesi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Almost an hour gone. Threads one in. Badiashile deals with that comfortably. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, he's bustling through here. Thuram. Great chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Cucurella gets rid without sophistication. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Plays a delicate ball. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! A Henderson, and it's looking safe.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 20.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Inter Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
DiMarco gets it away. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And now he has two. Chelsea get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Looking for the runner.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Bastoni getting this one clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's onside. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Colwill has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Mkhitaryan. And here's Thuram. DiMarco. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Has a look and plays it forward. Looking for options for movement. Guiu stood his ground strongly. And he gets rid in a hurry. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick. Inter certainly don't need to overcommit now. They're...
Tries a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Badiashile kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Thuram. Barella! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Barella really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Pedro Neto. No, that's been intercepted. 4 extra minutes added on. Barella, that's beautifully weighted. And the shot's on here. Zielinski. Badiashile. Mkhitaryan finds himself offside. Chelsea have and that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, what a game, unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that, the kind of match as you... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
And already we're underway here. Fernandes. Gusto. Chelsea disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Thuram wins the duel this time. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think we've all been hugely impressed by Wesley Fofana, Peter. You know, he came to England at the age of 18 and adapted amazingly well. And he has great ability in terms of his pace, his strength, his ability to cover the ground.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Great chance! And that is doing no harm at all. DiMarco, Barella, pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Has a look and place it forward.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, can he get onto this? Chelsea are enjoying a lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. He came in hard, very hard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He can run onto that. Colwell cuts it out. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
That's been cut out, well played. Lavia.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Palmer, expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Mark Guiu really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's found a way through. No way through, so back it comes. He's in a good position here. And he was quick to react. Fernandes. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Thuram. He's shifting through the gears here. Fernandes. Palmer. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! There is the breakthrough!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Fratesi.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And he's on... And Martinez! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He could be in here. Great ball, and he's in here. He's got Thuram! In for the pieces. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Çalhanoğlu clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Thuram. Chelsea leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Çalhanoğlu. Palmer. And we've reached half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Chelsea come in, having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Chelsea carrying a one-goal lead. Cucurella. Lavia. Now it's Martinez. And he's intervened well there. Gusto. Palmer. Lavia. Floated up and over. Tries a shot! It's in! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Bratesi. Martinez. Gusto. And Lavia.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Palmer! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has been cleared. Çalhanoğlu. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Fernandez touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And now they can clear their lines. Martinez. Couldn't squeeze it through.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Works it forward. Chips it through. That has been knocked clear. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Çalhanoğlu. Gusto. Lavia. Some really good ball movement. And the pass is intercepted. Done delicately.
That's going in strongly.
The message is clear. None shall pass. Chelsea can breathe again. Just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Thuram. Çalhanoğlu. Bratesi. And he's cut it out. Gusto. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Fernandez. And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! More pressure on the opposition goal.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Sostituzione per l'Inter.
And we have our very first corner.
16. Lasciano il campo per il numero 22.
Dumfries clears it away.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Here's Nkunku, opts to play it back. And now they can spring out of defence. Nkunku. Barella.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And here's Nkunku. Decent hit! Zielinski looks to clip it forward. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Colwill. Chelsea can consider themselves just about safe now. James. Back into the middle. Nice sequence of passes, this. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Thuram. Thuram unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Sancho. Palmer. Chance! Now, oh, it's fallen loose again! It's off target and by quite a way.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. That has been cut short. Palmer. Now it's Pedro Neto. And there goes the final whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Palmer taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Matheus Nunes. Oh, what a ball! Big chance! It's in!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Chelsea finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Fofana! And that has fair fizzed.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Fofana. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Good read, needed to be. Referee's given a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's picked his way through.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. João Cancelo. Oh, great chance! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Portugal have themselves a chance from the spot to increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And yes, it's him again. Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command...
Rafael Leao! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction and hopefully the style of contest.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Antonio Silva. And he's managed to get free. Rafael Leao! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Mendy clears it away. And it's Cancelo. Chooses to go back. Backward it goes. Christian. Decent hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Portugal have their second corner now. Nuno Mendes. He's had a shot! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Brahim Diaz is someone who had a very interesting football education, Peter. He spent time in his youth, both in Manchester and Madrid, and he's had a real elite upbringing. And it's easy to see why those schools of thought have had an influence on his game. He's very intelligent with his movement, he's hard to dispossess. He does have a tendency to maybe be overly ambitious at times, but I'm sure he'll sort that out.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. That's good defending, very good defending. Nachos Nunes, still goalless, and he was quick to react. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Modric. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Valverde. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Not the most accurate pass. Alexander-Arnold. That's a sharp pass. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide.
You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Tries to get it. Good effort from distance. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Valverde.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Vinicius Junior. Pedro Neto. Eder Militao. And it's Modric. Alexander-Arnold. Mendy cuts out the pass. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And the shot! And he's done it! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Valverde. Now it's Modric. And he's picked out the run. Now this could be a... He's had a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Modric with the short one. Modric. Keeper's dealt with that.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. You have to expect that from everyone now.
Chouameni gets a good foot in there. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that has not gone well. Lovely, and the finish! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. So, third corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And the flag has stayed down. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Oh, look at the space here. Can he finish? Oh, he hit that sweetly. No way through. Vinicius Junior. That's surely a foul, free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Pedro Neto. Done delicately. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Portugal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Pedro Neto. Cristiano Ronaldo. Modric. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he has been fouled there. Alexander-Arnold. That's Brahim Diaz. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Brahim Diaz. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Nuno Mendes. João Cancelo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Succumbs to the pressure. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Vinicius Junior, who does have an assist to his name. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Modric.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Lovely bit of skill. Modric. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Rafael Leao. Oh, this is a terrific run. Christian. Chance! And he hits the net! Portugal are level!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Portugal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Valverde. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Valverde. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, just skips past his man. Matheus Nunes. Cristiano Ronaldo under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Modric. Alexander-Arnold. Nice sequence of passes, this. Modric providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Quickly taken.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
He is through here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He might be in here. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend on the amount of power.
El dorsal 5, cambio de jugadores.
He's having a go. Lacking in accuracy. He's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. João Neves. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Great ball, and he's in. Brahim Diaz! It's a goal! And again they hit the front. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vinicius Junior. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. João Neves looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now it's Camavinga. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, that's a nice ball. That's a shade optimistic. Bellingham! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Conceição takes control of it and he's on the move. Keeper's got good distance on that. And that's that. Portugal perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive match-up, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
There's the shot! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh no circumventing this opponent. And here's Thuram. Dumfries. Fratesi. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Mbappe. There he goes, motoring forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he welcomes it in. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, important intercept. Real chance! He scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind.
Oh, what a mistake! Çalhanoğlu. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Rudiger. Mbappe gets a good foot in there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fratesi, spread neatly. Çalhanoğlu. Modric. Look at this, and the finish! They just took too long getting forward.
Martinez cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. He is through here. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Tchouaméni. Brahim Diaz. Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. And here's Brahim Diaz. Half an hour played now. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Brahim Diaz. Mbappe. Might be danger here. Mbappe! And yes, it's there! And they're back in front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That has been slung wide. Dumfries does really well to win the ball there. The counter-attack is on here for Inter. Now that's well seen too. Valverde.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Tchouaméni spots it and intercepts. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Alexander-Arnold. Modric. Here's Chouameni. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Fratesi. And it's Modric. Barella. Oh, they could break here. Dumfries.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Modric. And there is the half-time whistle. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And the game has already resumed here.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on every...
And Martinez! And he's really put himself on the line here. Inter Milan have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Mbappe. Chouameni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior goes on a run down the left wing. And it's Modric. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Inter Milan really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. That's good vision. Thuram. He might be in here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Fratesi. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter.
Great hit!
La asistencia a este partido.
He's keen, determined to have his say.
Inter really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
The pass is intercepted. Eder Militao. Chouameni. That's really well manoeuvred.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Çalhanoğlu. And a shot! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Modric, el dorsal 8.
Cleared away.
Sustituidos por
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Martinez. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, played right into his path. Çalhanoğlu! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Çalhanoğlu, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
Vinicius Junior. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Tchouaméni, who does have an assist to his name. It's gone out for a throw-in. Ashlani. Zielinski. Martinez. Can he put it away? That's going to go a long way. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And here's Mkhitaryan. Martinez.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Thuram. Chance! And it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Inter Milan making consecutive changes here.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
This is quite a battle.
Well, without doubt, that's given the coach food for thought. Does he settle for extra time or try to go for a winner before then? Decision time.
Lunin getting this one clear. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder. And Martinez! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Martinez!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Vinicius Junior. And that's been well dealt with. Mkhitaryan. Good spot, he's seen the run. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Eder Militao. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Zielinski. And here's Vinicius Junior. That is lovely. Bellingham. Camavinga. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. 90 minutes up and we will be back for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And as you can see, we've already started here. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery. Oh, no joy this time. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
No, that's been intercepted. And that could set him on his way. Inyet defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Definitely. Can he put it away? Lacking in accuracy. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, that's well spotted. He's tried one! Goal! France! And France are in front.
France clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Le numéro 17.
So, a breakthrough already. Neatly clipped into space. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That is a great pick out. You can run onto that. Has a goal! He's got a goal! And the lead lasts no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Dewsbury Hall! It's in! And the comeback is complete!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Chelsea take the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal.
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Mbappe!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's got away. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Zaire Emery. Now it's Mbappe. He's through, now is he in? Chelsea have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery. Now it's Mbappe. Dembele could try cutting inside here. Klaus. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And the counter is on. Gusto. Chelsea heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. He has found the way through. Can he finish? Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Dewsbury Hall cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Klaus. Mbappe. And no, that was never going to make it. Caicedo. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Cucurella. Dewsbury Hall looking to add to his goal. Klaus. Zaire Emery, who's set up one goal so far. Caicedo. Dewsbury Hall.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Katonk. Decent hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Badiashile calmly anticipates. Thuram. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Chelsea come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway. And it's Conte. Nkunku. Dewsbury Hall. Great ball if he can get there. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He is starved of space and time. Caicedo. Gusto. Palmer. Conte. Klaus cuts it out. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Badiashile. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Mbappe! He's found a way through. Up for a header! And it's in!
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Conte. Klaus. Dembele.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Dewsbury Hall. Cucurella. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's Dembele. Fofana. Dewsbury Hall. Nkunku. Oh, this is a terrific run. Great hit! They've got to be quick to recover this. Klaus gets it clear. Zaire Emery. Nkunku. And Zaire Emery. That's a nicely measured pass. He's picked his way through. Nkunku. Out of play for a goal kick. Gusto. For Palmer. Gusto. Can he get it through? Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Good read, needed to be. That is good alertness. Zaire Emery. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Zaire Emery really struggling to influence the game. Oh, shooting chance! And that would have won it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Caicedo. Thuram. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nkunku. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That looks a good ball through. Thuram! It's there! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 4. Le numéro 18.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Le numéro 11.
This is quite a battle.
And listen, with the momentum that goal gives them now, they may well push for a winner before the 90 minutes is up. Players don't like extra time, believe me.
Pedro Neto.
Changement.
Great ball if he can get there.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And the shot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Chelsea take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Dewsbury Hall. And Lavia. That is a great pick out. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, well played. Cleared away. Rabiot. Elise. Colomboani. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Nkunku picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And expectations are rising. Has a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping! Played back in. Oh, nice touch. Strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Dewsbury Hall with a beautifully timed run. Caicedo. Dewsbury Hall. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I've always been impressed with this guy, Davide Frattesi. He's the mainstay in teams. He's the one everybody else looks to. He sets an example. He's just a big presence, and he's capable of contributing at both ends. And what I love about him is his stamina and that willingness never to back off, never to give up. And I think you're going to see that emerge here.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Palmer. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Guyu. First quarter of an hour gone. That is good alertness. That's a good ball played into space. Bastoni attempts a clearance. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Martinez. And he's running through. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Dewsbury Hall. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. DiMarco thinks one through. Martinez. He's there to get rid. Inter Milan with the corner, there first. And he's there to clear it. He's having a go! A real chance and a real let-off.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Cucurella. Deftly done. Barella. And the pass is intercepted. Looks to go up and over. And now the breakaway. Chalobah. Fofana. And Gusto. Passing is crisp and sharp. Guyu unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Gusto got a long way forward to join the attack. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, he's done very well to take that back. And the shot! And he's done it! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Chelsea have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Caicedo. Chelsea are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Gets his pass away.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Dewsbury Hall. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, what a pass! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Chelsea leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. He is through here! Palmer. Oh, good ball. Can he put it away? They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Chelsea ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Çalhanoğlu. That is good. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Nkunku. Defending was strong and firm.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's got away. Lovely feet. Nkunku. Hits one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Gusto. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Guyu. Caicedo. Dumfries gets it away. He's got tall. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 71.550 spettatori.
Driving on and making good progress. Palmer. Chelsea ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now that's well seen too. Works it forward. And he's being shifted off it. And that's a good ball. Thuram. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Caicedo. Great ball, and Martinez! He's got a goal! Back to within one! Interesting!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
This is threatening to become a decent chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Big header! And again! It's a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. with a predatory goal.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend on the amount of power.
Numero 16.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 22. Il numero 7. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 32. Lascia il campo per il numero 30. Cambio di giocatori.
Looking for the runner. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That's a little off target. And it's Mkhitaryan. Back into the middle. Now it's Thuram. And he has been fouled there. Barella gets across and deals with it. Carlos Augusto makes the interception. Mkhitaryan. Now it's Martinez. Chalobah with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Thuram climbs up big! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Now it's Zielinski. And he's managed to get free. Oh, good pass, a goal!
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
He could be in here. Martinez finds himself offside.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Big relief, it just needed better contact. And he was quick to react.
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
Now there's a fine ball. Fofana. Great position here. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Thuram. Dewsbury Hall. Guyu. Fofana. And Fernandez. Interesting ball. Real chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
He can get that clear. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a brief breather, and then extra time.
Grazie della collaborazione.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. It is a monster matchup, Jim. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And he's picked out the run. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Vinicius Junior. In with the challenge. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Foot in. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. There will be a throw-in. And he's been shifted off it. Modric.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Martinez. Rudiger does well to get it back. What a delightful ball. Martinez, he is through here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real leader out there, someone who can take control of a game and maintain it.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Chouameni. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Thuram. Stood up well to him there. The referee's awarded a free kick. And the ball, and the shot! Goal! Inter!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
DiMarco. That looks a good ball through. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Martinez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And nicely intercepted. Now it's Martinez. DiMarco. Shot could... Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Valverde. And he was quick to react. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he cuts out the supply. Valverde. Eder Militao.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Dink through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Mbappe.
Ci sarà
That's
un
an
minuto di
excellent
recupero.
interception. Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted. Modric. And here's Mbappe. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Mendy calmly anticipates. Chouameni. Mendy kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence.
Can he put it away? It's there! They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
DiMarco. Thuram. Can he get away here? Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Mbappe.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas.
Thuram!
Thuram, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Chouameni. Stefan de Vrij. And the pass is intercepted. Valverde. Barella. Martinez. Now DiMarco. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Modric. Short changes him with that pass. Dumfries. Oh, he's found some space here. Oh, Red, nice interception. Chouameni. And it's Modric. Vinicius Junior has it in a wide position. Çalhanoğlu, who's set up one goal so far. Nice interception, well timed. Engages and forces him off the ball. Done delicately. No luck with that dink over the top. Alexander-Arnold for Valverde. Modric. Valverde.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Thuram. Martina, real chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Brahim Diaz. He's picked it, and the shot! And it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 20.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Cambio di giocatori.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. That is a great pick out.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And he's managed to get free.
Il quarto uomo indica 2
Keeper's
minuti
ball.
di recupero.
Bellingham. Rudiger. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Brahim Diaz claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.